Okay, hi. Let me start off by saying that I'm sorry about the poor quality of the way this was filmed. It was kind of in a hurry, and we're, kind of in a desperate situation. This is our chicken Butterbean. He's approximately 2 months old. He came in a group of 10s that we had, and none of them have ever exhibited any problems with eating, getting along, social behaviors, drinking, anything like that. The pen is all clean, stays cleaned out regularly, so they're not exposed to nasty water or dirty water or no mold in their food, anything like that. They've been taken well care of. But this problem that I'm having is with this particular chicken right here. He was actually, I put him in with another chicken that I had in isolation down in the chicken pen. He was in the chicken pen in isolation, but closed off from the other chickens so that the other chickens couldn't hurt him anymore. The other chicken has a slipped tendon on his hock, so he's kind of in a splint right now, and he can't run around really good. So I didn't want the other ones to peck him to death. So I put him in isolation, and I put this little guy right here in there with him because this is he's got the mildest temperament disposition of all of them, and they've become pretty good buds the time that they've shared together. And sometime or another, unbeknownst to me, someone went and opened up the back door on the chicken coop, and that allowed for my rooster and another buff that I have to get in there and try to hurt the chicken with the splint on his leg. So most likely I'm thinking what happened was this chicken, Butterbean right here, he probably tried to protect the chicken with the hurt leg, and then so he took a pretty good beating. Now some background information. This chicken's always been where when you pick the chicken up, he will tuck his head down close to his body, and he will get really, really still, almost like he's playing dead. And you can actually sit him down on the ground after you've picked him up, and he'll roll over on his side, and he'll lay there playing dead for a little while until you actually walk off, and then he'll just pop up and he'll be fine. But now, ever since he got injured on the side of his head, his left side of his head, he's doing this that you see all the time. He's just constantly keeping his neck down. We thought maybe it was rhinate. We've been treating it with polyvitasol, vitamins, and making sure that he's getting water and that kind of stuff. His wounds that he had on his face, it didn't affect his eye, but it did get his cheeks, ears. He had a pretty good bit of bleeding. Now we're seeing he's getting a pretty good bit of swelling. So we did wash the wound carefully and cleaned it as best we could without hurting him anymore. We've been keeping Neosporin on it. And otherwise he acts fine. You can hold his neck up and hold the food, in front of him, and he'll kind of peck at it, But anytime you sit him down on his perch and you leave him like this right here, he does that. And now it's becoming constantly. And I'm thinking he's in pain because he is doing a little bit of slobbering. It's just clear saliva coming out, but he's not having any problem keeping food down, no problem keeping liquids down, no diarrhea, no anything. And to see that didn't mostly like a chicken, it's just this head thing. Has anybody else ever seen this? Could it be a sign of anything else? I was just trying to get any kind of information that we could so we can try to help him the best way we knew how. I don't want to euthanize him until I'm absolutely sure that